Hey now. Welcome to Love to Life Tarot. This is Nikki. And this is for Leo, my lion. Hey, Leo, my lion. Hey, how you doing, Leo? This is going to be your April monthly reading. Like, subscribe, and share, honey. Put a comment in the comment section, honey. I was going to say in the description. That's enough. Okay. In the description below, boo. Leo, this is going to be your monthly April reading. I meditated on the cards. I heard what's toxic, Leo. Checking around you and within, okay? Checking around you and within. What's toxic? I feel like you're checking your corners, checking your circles, people around you. That's what you're doing. I'm going to do past, present, and future. That's what we got. Oh, na, na, na. Anything you wanna get. If you in, baby. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you two together, baby, together. I feel like that's what you're doing, but it's hard for you to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So, I'm going to leave that card on the outskirts because I feel like, I don't know, like you're going against yourself. I don't know why I'm feeling like that. Leo, what we got for Leo's angels? I feel like you want that, but you saying you don't, or you saying you don't. Because if you saying it out loud, like if you want that on the inner, but then you walking around like, I don't want so-and-so. Leo, I don't want so-and-so. I don't want love. I could be my, but underneath you want it, then you canceling out what you asking the universe for, you know, God to bring you. So be careful with that, Leo. I have to be mindful of what I speak to, because you're saying things out into the universe. You're commanding what you want to come to you. Oh, na, na, na. Leo, there you go. Bottom of the deck, we have the strength card, boo. All right, God gonna equip you with the strength to handle all things. Feel like you're going through some things, Leo. I do. Feel like it could be heavy sometime. I know the feeling. And that may be what you're dealing with in the month of April. I feel like it's some things that you have to tackle. Like, you know how this strength card is like, I would say that you're doing it now. I feel like it's something coming up that you have to tackle in the month of April. So we'll see why I'm feeling that. In the past, we had, oh, well, there you go. The Tower card. Maybe you already did it. The King of Cups. I feel like something coming up. Yeah. Okay. Empress card. You got the King of Cups. Present. Knight of Wands. King of Wands. Not King. Queen. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Don't have to be that person. The World card. Boo. High Priestess. Could be Pisces. Five of Swords. That's what I felt coming up. Judgment card. So, let's see. We got beneficial or artificial, worth waiting for. In the past, in the present moment, we have bag lady and religious factors. And then we have how much more proof do you need, Leo, with oh shit, that's going to double down on that. How much more proof do you need with the pay attention to the red flags card? So that's kind of the universe doubling down in the near future. So let's see what's going on here, Leo. I feel like, Leo, you be stressed. Like, you be holding stuff or you got something going on. You see how I said it's something that's coming up that has to be tackled? This is in the past. I feel like either some of my Leos, this has already happened. You see how this King of Cups is eyeballing that tower like I got to go ahead and either make that change or do this change. And this could be within or something is getting ready to gear up to happen. I feel like, listen, some of these things aren't bad things, right? But I feel like some of these issues within you is causing feelings to come up. So check it, Leo. Say, some of my Leos, you with an individual. and y'all about to get married, or you together and you working on being married. Like, that's the change that could occur. Empress card is the marriage material, motherly figure. You could be pregnant, or some things could be happening or coming up that could be changing. I feel like whatever change is coming up for some of my Leos, okay? Because it's two different sets. It's not a bad thing. However, I feel like that you are holding on to how you've been of the past. And whatever change is going to happen, I feel like it's going to eventually be a good change. But I feel like it's going to take you out of your element, whatever that is, okay? This thing about, is it beneficial or artificial? I feel like with this King of Cups of the past, whatever this is, I feel like that you debate on whether or not staying where you at, because I feel like where you at is quite comfy. You know how this change is going on, where a person feels like they should be, I don't know, feel like you should be doing something greater or being something greater. I feel like everybody has their journey, but I feel like you at this time that you feel like, for these set of Leos, is like you've been waiting on something more. You see how this person is like begging from it, from the universe. I feel like this is Leo, you calling in what is yours. And this is just not only in regards of love, this is like what you feel like should come to you. It's been a minute. That worth waiting for a card, divine timing, is at work, not only in your love life. I feel like it's at work within everything that's going around some of my Leos, okay? For the good. Now, some of my Leos of the past, within your love life, I feel like that this change that is going to happen within you, where you will feel balanced to know that this individual is here to stay. Maybe a commitment will signify that. Maybe I feel like some of my Leos who is dealing with this has like abandonment issues and things, where things came in and out. I feel like this person that's around you is something good for you, okay? And I feel like that you are reflecting whether or not it is beneficial or artificial to have this person in your life. Meaning, like, is this person in addition to you? Is this person different from the last individual? Is this person, because I feel like you really want to be sure, because the place that you came from, you want to make sure that you don't go back to that place, okay? Now, in the present moment, we have the religious factors, we have Bag Lady, we have Knight of Wands, elevating to the Queen of Wands, elevating to the World card, right? So, Leo, if this is business situation, you have the Empress card here. I said anything that you've been in, you know how I feel like this is the entrepreneur. That's the queen that wants to go ahead and pursue things that she wants to nurture and bring up. And that's the same thing like the Empress. You want to build something from the ground up, and it may be something different than what you had before. I feel like you get more passionate about the things that you want to do. However, it's some things of the past that you would have to end and leave behind. Some things that you have been holding on to, but you may feel like, I don't know, I don't know why I feel like you obligated to. You feel like you're obligated to. That's the energy that I do feel for some of my Leos. Some, this change has already occurred. You could have broke from an individual, but I feel like the energies are still lingering. You ready to become this balanced individual. Like, y'all broken up, you on your own now. I feel like you not, how am I feeling? You not, I'm not saying you don't feel no way. You do. But I feel like you're not like head over heels broken. I just feel like it's those moments where things rush back in you to make you feel like that you could miss them, or you may want to backtrack. Maybe this was an individual that you had a child with. Maybe you feel like you missed, like this was your soulmate, but maybe this was a toxic situation that you needed to get out of. Maybe some of my Leos, this is a time of reflection where this is a person that you either moved away from, or a person moved away from you, that now you're working on growing, that I felt like that you have like a change occurred within you. Then now you sit back and you reflect on how that nurturing within you maybe wasn't there in the past. I feel like that was missing. I feel like a person is reflecting on how they may have acted to a person that they may have felt they were their soulmate. You understand? Was it beneficial to you how things towered, how things ended. You understand? Maybe you were once married with an individual. Maybe you were holding on to things that you wish you could go back and change to maybe possibly end, not in that cycle, but if it had ended, I feel like in a better manner, okay? Because I feel like some of my Leos were left off at a Five of Swords between you and an individual that now you've taken time to sit back and reflect on, wishing that you would have followed your, I feel like your first mind, your intuition. Like I feel like you went against that with something, and now a issue is here and a change occurred and you've been at this place, okay? And I'm saying this like this in this manner because I'm pulling this from this judgment card. You understand? The judgment is about looking over things of the past, about how things occurred, about your part, about their part, about how you would have handled things. This is what I feel like that King of Cups is doing, okay? Now, like I said, down here it has pay attention to the red flags and how much more proof do you need. This is the energy I'm pulling from where you felt as if, for some of my Leos, where you or another person, flip it if it ain't you, could have handled things differently. Or you would have saw things at the time they were happening and that change could have happened where you could have, moved out of a situation that you felt wasn't beneficial to you. Everything happened in the way it happened. It happens how it happens, and it take as long as it need to take in order for that cycle to end within your life. Your journey is your journey. You understand? So that's why things happen. But now that you know, how much more proof do you need? How will you move forward? Hence judgment card. You learn, cycles end, you get on your empress shit, and you go because God gave you the strength to do that. Hence the yeah, yeah, there we go. Death card up under there. So that's why I'm speaking like that. Cycles being ended, pressing forward. So what did I hear? What's toxic? Uh, what's toxic and check around you and within. So yeah, so that's pretty much why I was told that. I feel like this is a time that everybody is looking at that. Okay. Yeah. Let's see about this Tower card. In between the Tower and the King of Cups, what's going on with the Tower and the King of Cups for Leo? Yeah. What's toxic? You want to remove that. You want to feel that feeling. I feel like you felt like you haven't. And whatever you did, this is what I feel like. Okay, because so much coming through. One set of Leos, you want to feel that feeling because you didn't feel that in the past because you felt like you didn't get that from an individual. In the past, was it beneficial or artificial for you to stay within a situation? You learning, okay? You making the change. You got the strength. You standing up and you doing it. Hence, cycles are ending. Death cards are happening. I already said the strength card, judgment, okay? You're able to deal with Five of Swords issues that may have held you back in the past. Some of my other Leos, right, are now reflecting on how they handle, right? Could have been a bit aggressive, okay? Whatever, flip it. However you handle a situation of the past that caused that Tower to happen. This King of Cups is thinking, did you really get justice for handling that situation that way? You reflecting on that. I feel like whatever you did caused a certain cycle to come in. It pressed forward. Things were being held, hence the bag lady, meaning you carried it over to something else. If you don't do the death card and remove those energies from you, you're going to bring it on to a new person and have it happen to you again until cycles end, until you learn and grow. That's when it brings in conflictual energies, and then you learn like, shit, I'm tired of this happening again and again and again. How can I stop this? What is going on? Okay, that's when you get to thinking, and angels are, and God and spirit is like, how many times is gonna have to happen with who, with who, with who? Because these type of things will continuously happen with different people until you recognize what it is. Why are you drawing in these people? What part are you taking? You understand? That's the energy. Will it take time? Yes. Do you need healing? Yes. Everybody does. All right. I'm looking at the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands really wants to tackle the bag lady. The bag lady is holding on to situations. I feel like you very much so want to end cycles of things that may have held you back of the past. Anybody got someone new around you that has some good intentions for you that I feel like you are fighting the change in a way? You know, your resistance to this change. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you feel like you got to have your guard up because situations of the past. Let go of that bag lady situations. You know who good for you or who not. I feel like this person is totally different from whoever you've been getting. Hence, that's why marriage material is here. Right. After taking reflection, I feel like God and Spirit is saying, there you go, period. Once again, move away from, cancel out any energies of the past that's not beneficial to you, move away from it, leave it behind, move towards calmer shores. I feel like take time to reflect, and then love will come in. You'll be able to handle this or deal with situations of such, okay? All right, so let's do this Five of Swords coming up in the future. Remember, you control how it goes. That's the issue. You control how to handle this. You control you. You know what, Leo? And you may be cutting some people off and handling things and being very direct about some situations, like I said, okay? So this is the thing, Leo. What I had to learn is if you are around an individual and they energy make you pop off and make you act a certain type of way, then they control you in that moment. So if you can stay steady and control yourself throughout situations and handle things better when things occur, then you control you. You control the situations around you. You control these conflictual energies and how to handle this around you. You control to know if you are a part of this, to cut this shit out and do things differently. That's all about the Judgment card, okay? All right, so let's read. Pay attention to the red flags, all right? Hopefully this resonated with you, Leo. All right, let's see. 65. Pay attention to the red flags. The romance angel sent you this card to help you notice the unhealthy or disconcerting parts of your relationship. If you're swept up in a new romance, this card serves as a cautionary warning. Pay attention to your feelings and impressions with regard to your new suitor. Do not allow emotions to blind you to characteristics or habits that won't work for your relationship. Let me read that again. Don't allow emotions to blind you to characteristics or habits that won't work for your relationship. A red flag is a sign that something is off. It can include an indication of dishonesty, disrespect, flirtatiousness with others, or substance abuse, of lack of integrity. While your new love interest may treat you wonderfully well in the beginning of your relationship, it's vital that you watch how he or she treats others. Someone's basic character is revealed by the way in which he or she talks and acts with restaurant staff, park and valet attendants, anybody, right? That is true. If you're in an existing relationship, these red flags may signal a need for an honest mutual discussion or couples counseling. Leave a relationship. Wait a minute. This card does not necessarily guide you to leave a relationship. Red flags can be markers along the path of healing. The romance angels will guide you to take steps that are healthy for everyone involved. So do follow your intuition, okay? So that's why they double down with the pay attention to the red flags. How much proof do you need? Follow your intuition. When I heard around you what's toxic, check around you, that is why it's like the angels and God are like tripling down on this situation. That card goes for everybody around you. I said you making changes, okay? I reread the do not allow your emotions, you understand, because I told you your emotions from the past, you know if it's a good person, and you know if you already noticed situations that's not conducive for you. Hence, that's why you come out with the 7 of Wands, that you clearing shit, making changes, clearing out stuff, okay? So you know what space you're at. All right, Leo, that's what's going on for the month of April, baby. Love.